It's week 4 of the National Football League. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC North rivals. It's the Vikings and the Packers. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Heward. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also make...
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And away we go from Wisconsin. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
First play is to the air. This is complete to Schultz. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's a give up the middle. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, Smith. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, they'll run. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Smith. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, the 10th pick of the draft, coming off that national championship in Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
This guy's a winner. Everywhere he has been, whether at the high school level in Illinois, down at IMG Academy, or up there in Ann Arbor, this guy, J.J. McCarthy, finds a way to win. On the back of bringing a national championship to Michigan, he rose to the top half of the first round in the NFL draft in April. And now a huge opportunity. Kirk Cousins departs, and expectations rise as JJ is going to get a chance to prove that he can be a winner at this level, too.
Here's 2nd and 11. Here's the throw on the out route. Complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. It's tipped away and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Packers will take over possession. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Smith back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Here's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one is caught left side of the field. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Packers.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more, from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He's got Bowers working the sideline. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. And again, it's Smith. He has the first over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for him that could have postseason implications down the line. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He beams one, deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Down the middle, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Packers all set to get back out there. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. They go play action. Here's Smith. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lone back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He finds Slayton. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
He's got it, room to run. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a second quarter lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
This finds Chart complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion right. Back to the air, McCarthy. Able to find Jones. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
It's 2nd and goal. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still second down.
So once more, following the penalty, here's another 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one splits the uprights, and we're all knotted up. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Packers back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now a give left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, Smith to throw. Schultz with the catch. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Gets this to Slayton. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. From the gun, Smith. That throw finds Pickens. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. Smith on 1st down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
complete beyond the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Connects with Slayton. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Here's Smith. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. And again, it's Smith. Flush down out to his left. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Geno Smith with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Catch made by Chark. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie before halftime. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got 4 choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Vikings football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. We have reached halftime. Already a full game's worth of excitement in just 2 quarters. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Spencer Rattler, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. This one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the 2nd half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this 3rd quarter. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, it's a give to White. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Again, this is White. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy has the connection to Jones. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. And they bring him down around the 34. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time. There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now McCarthy. Okonkwo brings it in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Shark put in motion right. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Shark there to haul it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Back to the air, McCarthy. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Slot man in motion left. Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a stand and a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
The Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Smith. Completed here to Pickens. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down, Smith to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Gets this to Slayton. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Smith. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. This finds Shark complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Packers putting 6 defensive backs out there defending pass on this 3rd down. McCarthy looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Fields this clean at the 30. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be their football coming up. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They go play action. Here's Smith. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Smith. That throw finds Pickens. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 3rd quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Catch made by Chark. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Able to find Jones. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's McCarthy to throw. He's got it, room to run. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook. Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Oh, he put some heat on this. He makes the catch. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams, and Darius Slayton with the football once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 34. He finds Slayton. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Packers send out their punting unit. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They run the counter with White. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's the option give to White. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, McCarthy. That's brought in by White. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, White. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Motion man sent left. From the 43. He runs it up to midfield. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Fires over the middle. Caught. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. From the gun, a run for White. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Herbert. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Throwing is Smith. Here comes the screen. Has some daylight through the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Smith to throw. Gets this to Slayton. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers losing by 7. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. And again, it's Smith. Completed here to Pickens. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw it. Got a man over the middle, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut it to a point late in this one. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So no kickoff just yet. Receiving team wants to adjust how it's lined up, and they call timeout. Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. To throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now to throw. Quick hitter complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now. He's on the move. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. 2nd and 3 now. Now a give running right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back-to-back carries here. Gets him the first past the 35. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Here he is to throw. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Brings in the kick at the 9. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. First throw of overtime now. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go play action. Here's Smith. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Now we're on the counter. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, Smith. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this one is out of bounds, no return on the kick. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. The give now to White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Booth. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
So this is a Packers win. And in overtime, it was their defense who actually came up with the heroics, not by making a stop, but by being the ones to score that game-ending touchdown. What an unexpected and exciting way to conclude this incredible ball game. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.